Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for December the 7th through to the 13th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Truly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support you bring me each and every day. Thank you so much. Now let's get to you. Let's get to the cards. Let's get to your energy of the week. And we start with the Hierophant. So very spiritual energy is around you this week. Absolutely. Okay, so a beautiful week to meditate, a beautiful week to pray, a beautiful week to connect with the divine, your angels, your spirit guides. A very beautiful week to follow your intuition, to follow your gut, to understand how the beauty of you will enlighten the world. And it might be within your family, it might be within a job, it might be within the community, or it might be the world. And how you make an impact. How you bring in structure and balance, and how you demand it from a situation. I think this week you are going to be looking at how the balance needs to be in your life. So I don't think it's a week to really rock the boat. You know, we don't want to make a sudden move, or we don't want to make any kind of knee-jerk decisions on our future forward. We really want to think about it this week. We really want to understand the balance that needs to be. Now, there is anxiety here. Okay, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is the anxieties, this is the worries, this is the concerns. These are the things that keep us awake at night. These are the things that we'd like to redo or re-say or reenact to get a new response or a different outcome. This is where we beat ourselves up all too easily on what we failed to do, what we didn't address that we should have maybe. Okay, now first of all, you have to understand that you didn't do those things because there was a lesson involved and a wisdom that needed to be learned. Okay, each one of those wands represent an anxiety, a stress, a worry, a fear, a sorrow, a tear. Now look at the one she holds, how gnarled it is on the bottom. But look at each and every one of those wands, how it has new growth. So that is the wisdom that comes out of the hardships that you go through. The worry, the fear, and the concern. The reason we have the worry and the fear and the concern most times is to gain wisdom. And maybe it is how to do it right the next time. We have the Three of Swords right next to it, and I think that this has to do with relationships, and this is a healing that needs to be had from relationships. Maybe it is allowing the other person to just be themselves, to not put limitations on what they want to be, what they want to become. Or maybe it's somebody putting limitations on you and understanding how it will press you down. It will not allow you to grow. Okay, now you lay underneath that heart. Okay, and you are recharging your batteries. You are rejuvenating. This is definitely a week where you need to meditate. You need to pray. You need to go inside and understand what not only you need going forward, but other people need going forward in your life, so that you can be supportive. You can be supportive to yourself, which is vitally important, or be supportive to others around you. We have the World, so it is, you've come full circle. You are ready to go on a new path. You have gained the wisdom. And maybe that's why we have so much anxiety, is because we are ending this path. We are tying up loose ends. We are getting rid of the clutter in our life. We are getting rid of the things that don't belong in our path going forward. We may be getting rid of old ideas or old habits. In order to, I mean, we do have the new moon, right, on Friday. So we want to prepare ourselves to be ready to go into a beautiful new creative energy. Knight of Cups. If you are single, this is definitely the knight in shining armor. If you are in a relationship, then perhaps you realize for the very first time that you are with your knight in shining armor, or you are the knight in shining armor in the relationship. This can be love coming out of nowhere. It's also passion, desire. This is where we get fueled to feel the heartbeat of our life, to embrace it, to embrace our love, our ideals, even our challenges. And understand that they're there for a reason, and it's to push us forward, it's to gain knowledge, it's to strengthen us, it's to empower us. This could be, somebody coming in or a situation coming in actually that is really going to change your perception on something that you have thought a long time in a certain way. And you may be very challenged on something that you thought was rock solid, that you knew beyond a doubt to be true, and they rock the boat and they make you look at things in a new way, and it enlightens you and it brings you new clarity that you never had before, because we have the Eight of Swords right next to it. Okay, and this is usually our perceptions, this is usually our thoughts. Also, if you are extremely worried about something, chances are it's the way you are perceiving the problem or the situation. And if you look at it through a new set of eyes, you will come up with new solutions, new ways forward, new wisdom to be gained. So, but being right after the Knight of Cups, it could be very well a person especially coming in and opening up, maybe taking the blinders off of you, letting you see things through a new set of eyes, through a different explanation that really it may rock your world. Absolutely, it may rock your world. The Five of Swords is our last card, and be careful of your energy this week, okay? Especially towards the weekend, I would think. You might be more on edge, or more matter of fact, or more, there's a strength in you standing your ground, but it may come across as a very negative way of doing things. So you want to back it up. You want to think about the best way of approaching any problem, any conversation, in order to get the solution that you want, in order to walk forward with a harmony, with a grace, with a beauty, with people. Or maybe it's with your passions and your dreams. So, but I usually see with this card is you walking away from negativity, but I almost feel like there's a part of you, because we're surrounded by the Eight of Swords, we've got the worries, we've got the Three of Swords, that you may be coming across too hard or too strong, or you might be limiting somebody, or they might be limiting you too much. And so in order to break out of that energy, you become very I don't want to use hostile, but I'm hearing the hostile word, so I'm going to use it. Where you get very demanding. Now, it could be a very good demanding, okay? If you are in a certain situation where people are taking advantage of you, or putting more on your plate than you deserve, or giving you grief, or playing mind games with you, then maybe a hostile approach isn't the wrong thing here, in order to walk through it with a harmony at the other side of it, by standing up for yourself, standing up for your values, standing up for your beliefs, not letting people push their ideas and thoughts on you. But make sure that it is a two-way street, and you are also not doing that to somebody else this week. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.